good evening, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Trey, millennial mom, 2-3, have an 11-year-old daughter, 9-year-old son, 6-year-old son. I am Tra Michalle. And in this space, I share all things real, authentic mom life. And I'm going live every day. And I went live yesterday, and I was on a streak. Today is the 5th. I can't get off that streak. So it's 11 p.m. I got to keep the promises that I made to myself. I said I'm going live every day. I got to go live. It's 11 o'clock. The day is not over. So I'm just hopping on for just like 20 minutes just to say hi, just to chat. I'm having an outshine popsicle. And I was going to just discuss a couple of things with you. That I am still editing videos for y'all about the basement. And that's it. That's all. How was your day? How was your festivities? Did you make the strawberry pizza? Yes. No. My kids, they're still awake. But how are you doing? How are you feeling? It was such a good holiday. We didn't get back home till like 2 in the morning because we went to Tennessee and we drove. Hold on, but we need to say prayers. We gotta go say prayers. But we drove to Tennessee and it was so much fun. Y'all, look at this. Somebody gifted me this for my birthday and I'm gonna use it this week. It is like soaking salt, so lavender and eucalyptus. Yeah, lavender and eucalyptus. So I'm definitely using this in a bathtub this week. But I was gonna ask you a question because I am journaling in my becoming book because I am becoming her. Okay, that's one of the questions. So here's a statement. There's power in allowing yourself to be known and heard and owning your unique story and using your authentic voice. And there's grace in being willing to know and hear others. This for me is how we become. So one of the questions, hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Tell me, what was the best TV show that you watched as a kid? I will tell you now, my kids have picked up Rugrats, and it makes me so happy that they're watching Rugrats. Do y'all know Rugrats? I tried to put them on Hey Arnold. Hi Audra, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Hold on, y'all, I'm eating on my popsicle, and I feel like it's so rude to bite. But I will not be on here long, just about 30 minutes. But tonight we are praying for the kids in Texas. Y'all, that broke my heart. Those young babies at camp with the flash flood situation, it breaks my heart. And I'm just like hugging my babies extra tight because God didn't have to. You know, like we woke up with our kids this morning. We went to sleep with our kids last night and he didn't have to. And so I'm super thankful, but I'm just also grieving with that mom who's looking for her baby, grieving with that dad. And it's just so hard. And I don't know a lot of details, but I know I'm praying. Like, cause I know that we serve a God that can. But it just breaks my heart so bad. But let me know, how was your holiday yesterday? I said we was just celebrating family. We want to celebrate in America because America has been bad. So we were just celebrating. We were just celebrating family time. We had some good ribs. I made my strawberry pizza. If you have not seen that video, I did it yesterday. I made it on live. We chatted for a while and it was so good. And also, hold on, I'm gonna take your charger real quick. Hold on. But it was such a great game. But let me know, what's a good TV show that you have watched recently? I would love to know. And I was going to pray a prayer that I have been praying lately is, Lord, help me to trust the unique way that you made me. Help me trust the unique way that you have made me. He made me unique. What's unique about me? And I keep, people are like, well, what's your superpower? I don't know. I do honestly feel like I have the gift of motherhood. I don't feel like everybody has the gift of motherhood. And I'm not saying that like I'm a better mom than anybody, but I feel like there is an anointment on my life in motherhood. And so I do feel like that's a superpower because I can teach them. All three kids are in gifted, and I know to some people that doesn't even matter. That doesn't mean anything, but it's like I put a lot of work in with them. And I know that everybody doesn't have that gift. And when I talk about this, like with my friend, she's really good at like Canva and social media. And we were talking about it in this way where she can put up a Canva post in like 2 minutes. But when it comes to making a meal for the week, she can't do it. You get what I'm saying? And so I'm like, wow, making a meal for the week, that's easy for me. But making a Canva is going to take me 3 days, 3 business days. So I love that we all have talents and gifts in different ways. And I just want to embrace, I guess it's the word. Yes, I want to embrace my talents and what's the word? Kev on stage was just talking about this, strengthen my strengths, because your strength may not be my strength and my strength may not be your strength, but what we can do is come together and uplift and encourage each other. So in this space, I share cleaning motivation, I share meal inspiration, and I share grocery hauls, and I am on a journey of becoming more than just a mom, because I do feel like God has a calling on my life to be more than just a mom. Hi Lexi, how are you? How was your holiday? So I do feel like God has a calling on my life to be more than just a mom. So embracing that, and it's a journey because I honestly feel like that's all I was supposed to do. But he has more. You know that feeling, and I talked about this in my short today. If you didn't watch it, let me know. But I just posted it a while ago. But you know that feeling. I've been doing okay. June was really rough for me. June was hard. June was the mid-June. Like I was on a stride. I was posting 3 times a week. I was posting twice a day on my socials. I was getting my emails out, and I just like felt like I got hit by a train and I was living in a bad dream, and I was like I had to catch my breath. So I'm back and I'm going live every day, and it's 11:10 right now, and I said you did not go live yesterday. I mean, you did not go live. I went live yesterday, but I'm trying to keep the not trying. I will keep the promises that I made to myself. So we just finished watching a family movie. We watched Dr. Doolittle. The kids had never seen Dr. Doolittle. Do y'all remember Dr. Doolittle? So we just watched that with the kids. Hold on. Mm, 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 mm. All done. Um, but I was saying something, but I forgot. But I want to, a new series that I'm starting is I believe, Lord help my unbelief. So that's a verse. It's in Mark. Where is it? It's in Mark. I want to say Mark 9. It's Mark 9. I forget which verse. So I don't want to say the wrong verse. But it's Mark 9. God, I believe. Please help me overcome my unbelief. And that is so hard. And I talked about this in my most recent short because I know that God has more for me. I just have to believe it. And today I went on a walk with one of my really good friends, and she was so encouraging and so uplifting. And sometimes you just need to hear that and be around that. Um, because I wish that I could see myself like other people see me. Because I'm like, oh, my nose is too big, or my forehead is too big, and I'm not as aesthetic. And she's like, girl, you make good content. And I'm like, really? I don't think so, because I think people who can make all the fancy words pass by, or who are more aesthetic in their graphics, or their thumbnails are better, I feel like they're good. And she's like, that's you too, Audra. Am I saying it right, Audra? So yeah, if that's your type of content, welcome in. Come on in. The first step is admitting it, and the first step is like addressing it and acknowledging it. But we can't sit there. We can't stay there, right? We got to take it, and we have to. That's why that's my prayer. God, I believe. Help me overcome my unbelief. And in that story, he was talking to God about it. Was Do y'all know that story? I'm just gonna give it a little snippet if you don't. So it's in Mark 9. But this son, there was like a demon in his son, and this dad was just like trying to. He was just like overwhelmed, like, so he asked them and they couldn't do it. So then the disciples couldn't do it. And so they brought him to Jesus, and the man says, if you can. And it's funny because I can see Jesus saying, if. What you mean, if? But he was just saying, if I can. Anything is possible for those who believe. And he says, I believe. Please help me overcome my unbelief. And I feel like that's where I am. Like, I believe I have such big dreams and such big, like, I am a dreamer. And at times it's really hard. Like, my husband is not a dreamer. Well, he is a dreamer, but he's like, dreamer, go. He's not like, I feel like for me, I like add to my dreams every day. Like, maybe I dream too big. I don't know. I don't know. I need to pray on that. But do you feel like you can dream too big? Like, do you think that there's such thing as dreaming too big? What do you think? I'm writing it down because that is also a post. Hi, how are you, DeQuario? Yeah, do you feel like you can dream too big? Is that a such thing as dreaming too big? Because I am a dreamer. I am like a person who I'll be like, God, I want I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna share one of my like really, really big dreams. And if y'all are just joining, make sure you click those little three dots right there. There's three dots, and you like this video, okay? But one of my big dreams is like I wanna have like all this land, and I want to have a house with me and my husband, and then I want to be like surrounded by my babies and my grandkids, and like, and even if they don't live there all the time, but I want it to be like a space where everybody can kind of get on their feet. Like, I do want my kids around me, but if my grandkids don't want to, but like a compound. Like, I want to be like on a family compound. Have y'all seen Greenleaf? Did y'all watch that movie? That show Greenleaf? I love Greenleaf. Greenleaf was so good. But I want it to be like that. But we're not all in the same house. I want everybody to have their own house, but we all in the same property. Then we have like a big pool, and we can all swim in the same pool, and everybody has their own driveway, everything. That's a big dream for me. And then even with like my content creating journey, I don't want like of course I want to do content creating to get out of debt, to because I think where are we? I have about $40,000 in debt that I want to pay off, and I feel like that's not a lot. Um, that's true, Audra. That's true. He does say that. He can give exceedingly abundantly above all we can think or ask. And he always says, like, put him to the test. La Sharika, how beautiful. La Sharika, I was not, it's 11:15 or 11:17 now. I was about to get my butt in this bed, and I was like, girl, you did not go live today. And my goal is to go live every day in July. So I got to keep the promises I made to myself. I will not be on here long, but I was just hopping in because I said I would. Yay, that's so sweet. Audra, how many kids do you have? But yes, like I want to live like on a compound with my babies. I dream of like content creating. I want it to be full time. I want it to be a full time income. And it will be. It will be. Like I believe that. And I want it to, like, say for example, I want to be able to, and this is gonna make me cry, so I'm trying not to cry. Okay. When I have friends that go through like really, really tough things, like June was really, really tough for me. And my friends were like people who didn't even know what I was going through, but they sent me, one friend sent me like a care package, and it was so good. And I'm trying not to cry, y'all, so bear with me, okay? Give me something funny so I can laugh. But oh, I have one daughter and 4 grandchildren. Oh, that's so special. And so you can have your daughter can have a house, and then you got your 4 granddaughters or grandchildren all around. That would be perfect. But when I was like going through this really tough time, people were just loving on me. And you know how sometimes when you're going through a really hard time, you just need people to love on you. And so it was really, really good just to be like loved on. And I want to do that for people. Like I want to do it and not have to think about like, ooh, do I have enough to pay rent? I mean, not rent, but mortgage. Do I have enough to pay car note? I want to be able to just love on people. And when my friend was going through a really hard time, I sent her some flowers. Like I did an Instacart and I sent her some roses from the local Publix or the local grocery store there. It's not a Publix, it's Mariano's in Chicago. And I sent her some flowers, and it made me so happy. But me being the people pleaser, the healing, I am a healing people pleaser. I wanted to do more. Like, so I wanted to give her like a trip. I want to be able to send my friends on trips when they have a bad day. Oh, girl, you tired? A girl, life is lifing. And I know this particular friend, I know that she enjoys, because I really, really care about my friends. I know that this friend enjoys, like being in nature. So I want to send her, like, if any of my friends are watching and you want to send me somewhere, send me to the beach. I'm going to be happy at the beach. But this friend, she likes nature. Like we talk about that all the time. So whenever she gets time to herself, she goes to the woods or she goes on like hikes. And I feel like me, I hear God most at the beach. Like I hear him so clear when I'm near water. Oh, wow. Your child just applied for college, so should I buy her an apartment? Unless she's staying on campus. But so if you were want to send me somewhere, send me to the beach. But this friend, I know her so well. She needs to go to the mountains or like to like a forest, not a forest, but you know, like a woodsy area with that she can hike on. And I want to just be able to say, hey, you go. Even if I don't go with you, like I want to just be able to say, hey, I got your flight and I got you a hike. That's why I want to make this so. Yes, I have been asked God to show me where the land will be. Want each one to have their own mini home. I love that. I'll be praying with you. We'll touch and agree on that. Touching and agreeing. Touching and agreeing. That's so amazing. Y'all, have you ever been so excited? Like, I'm so excited for church tomorrow. We are doing a series on prayer. And last week we talked about, he said, y'all know when y'all be praying, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. He said, y'all asking for war. I said, I didn't know that. I did not know. Y'all, I'm taking these braids down this week because it is time. It's time. Do you see all this gray? So I'm taking them down this week. We're going to do that on live. This is the thing. I love getting braids because I hadn't had braids in a long time, but I hate taking them down. I wish I could pay somebody to take, and I know I could. like, not saying I can, like, technically I can. Somebody will come and pay and take. Somebody will take my money to take them down. I just don't have the money to pay them. So, is there somebody who can get paid to take them down? Yes. Do I want to pay them? No. But I love that, Audra. I am praying for you. I am praying for something big and grand, land that is overflowing with milk and honey for you. But I'm about to hop off because I've been on for 20 minutes. I kept my promise to myself. I came on and I went live longer. I was gonna just be do 10 minutes, but I'm here and I'm praying for you. I gotta get to sleep because we got church in the morning and I gotta get a whole bunch of people ready. But I am believing good things for you. I am planning, I'm planning content, and I really like the editing part is just the hardest part. Luna Moon, hello, hello, hello. But thank y'all for being here with me and thank you for popping on this evening. I see you and I'm celebrating you. And again, if you have not already, make sure you hit those 3 dots, like this video, subscribe if you have not. I am Trey, Millennial Mama to 3. In this space, I share all things motherhood, all things cleaning motivation, meal inspiration, and just like life, like just like life. Okay, thank you. Y'all have sweet dreams and the best night ever. You are doing amazing.